Okay, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be installing a retrofit CarPlay kit, which I got off eBay. I'll put it up on the screen now somewhere, and that will allow me to have wireless Apple CarPlay with the built-in Audi MMI on my Audi A3 8V, which should also work with my subwoofer as well. So let me show you the kit of what I've got. I've got it behind me here. So what came in the box was the unit itself. So this is a unit specific. Thank you. This is the unit specific to the A3 8V compatibility. If you look on the compatibility sheets, there's the scan codes. They show you all the files. It's all in Chinese, of course, and I obviously don't read it, but Google Translate on my phone, so we should hopefully be getting somewhere. So this works by basically it takes the signal in from the quad lock, which goes into the back of the MMI, and this splits it and cuts it off. This is the display connector to the MMI, so one end will go into the existing Audi Loom and this one will go into the MMI, and this splits off in this box. USB to hardwiring CarPlay if you want to do that, charge your phone at the same time, and this should hopefully be the antenna / receiver to use wireless CarPlay. That's the goal. I don't know what this is, and it's in Chinese, so I'll translate it. Oh, microphone. I need to go find out what I'm doing for that, because I think I'd quite like a microphone. Okay, I'll work that out later on. But this goes in the back of the MMI, and that goes into the wire at the moment. So I'm going to go and pull the cables, pull the glove box, and have a look. So this kit listed here was £150, which is actually the cheapest one I could find on eBay. So, and it took 2 weeks to cut. Okay, so just got the thing out. I had to watch a video on how to stick these in. They were quite demanding. You have to make sure you put them in the unit straight, as in because the unit sits at like this sort of angle in the way back. So you need to make sure that they go in straight. Right. So as you can see, hang on, sorry, move the tripod. But as you can see where I've put in the subwoofer. It's working great, no problems with it. So let's disconnect this. There's 2 bolts behind the glove box, I think, or something. Yeah, there's a bolt back there. I can just about see it, which needs disconnecting, and then the whole glove box should just drop out. I've got 3 bolts on the top, and that's it. Right, back on time lapse. Right, apologies it's got so dark. I've got it all working, so I should go back for you. Okay, so it's the next day. Got a bit late last night and the camera ran out of charge. So I've got it all connected up and it works. So the only thing left is this ground, which goes out this harness. So this is how it's wired up. You have, just wait for the car, sorry. You have the quad lock, main looms, quad lock, and then the extender quad lock, which I fed through the back of here. It comes out here. This is held up by a cable tie. So what you need to do on the back of this, you need to take the purple, this pinky purple one, and that's the one that you connect the extender onto, and that should give you your extra, which then goes into here, this splitter, and then this is your wireless interface, which I think I'm going to just mount behind this panel in the dashboard. Just keep it hidden, and yeah, find a place to tuck this away. Okay, this is the config of the switches, if anyone was wondering, for the 8V preface lift. So yeah, and then these are all for cameras, and this is actually an accessory power out if you wanted to, I don't know, toggle something on. reverse camera stuff. So yeah, it's going pretty smoothly, I'd say. So as you can see here, we've got this working. It's not actually flickering in real life, so that's just the camera. And then stick the module in here. I'll wrap it in some sound deadening or something just to stop any vibrations. We should be good. Clean install, not very many issues, and it works great. Microphone worked. I've tested that. I've FaceTimed myself, so I've spoken to Siri. Hey Siri. There you go. And then I can talk and Siri will listen to me, well, when he wants to really. And I've just got no signal, so. But Siri does work. Okay, so CarPlay is now installed, so I'm going to show you how it's going to work. It's bloody freezing. Excuse the mess, there's just battery charger. So I've got my USB port coming straight out of the hole in the, this is where you put the air filter, so I threaded it through here. So you can get your phone and plug it in if you want to wire it. And when you first set up CarPlay, you need to plug your phone in to trigger it, and then after that it should work without you needing to plug in. I plug it in over long journeys just to prevent the occasional dropout that I occasionally get, but it normally works just fine around town, and has been fine for me. So I'll just show you now how it works when you get in the car. So I've just got in my car. There you go, and I should get the key and put it in, and then switch it on, and then start the engine. So I have audio source selected as the external audio player, and that's my phone. I disconnected Bluetooth, so we shouldn't have any problems. My phone's currently in my pocket, so I'm just showing you how long it takes basically for it to flick over. So I think it takes just about the same amount of time as Bluetooth, but we'll just wait for it here. Okay, once it goes to that, there you go, now it's flicked over. So I'll just get my phone out, so here, and it's brought me back to where I left it in Waze. Use the scroll dial to go around stuff. It's really smooth. I think it's basically factory, but that's my personal preference. You literally just can use it as normal, and then you adjust the volume. Apologies, copyright. One thing I say is that setting this button doesn't skip tracks anymore, so you have to use this. Yeah, I mean, and then to set it up, so when you first set it up and plug your phone in, you need to pair it by going on your phone and clicking join CarPlay network and that sort of stuff. and then this is like using it, and then you go to the Audi MMI thing to get this CarPlay screen. So this is what you get when you first set it up and you first change over, and then you need to pay your phone. So you need to go to setup when you first do it, and you need to set your audio sources properly. You basically want these about equal, if not quieter, because when you use like a piece of software, sorry, an application like Snapchat, it then plays the music back really loudly. If not, because these are all at different levels. I've got it a bit quieter because, and this is Siri obviously, so I've got Siri a bit louder, and then I've set it at 14 because I think that matches the sort of level that the normal MMI outputs the radio at. And then I've got a small EQ change on mine, quite a big EQ change, to basically boost the bass for my subwoofer to pick up on as it comes off the head unit. And then to get out of this, you just go up to that play button, and then there you go. Pretty straightforward. And then obviously you have your settings, change the background or whatever. Yeah, it works well. I'm happy with it. I do get occasional dropout, but I think that's just from where I mounted the antenna. I've put it on top of this bit of plastic behind here, so it's in the side of the dash, but I don't know if bringing it out would make it easier. And when I do get the dropout, I just turn off Wi-Fi on my phone and plug it in, and it just flicks straight over to USB, and then I have no problems at all. So yeah, hopefully this helps some people. Thank you for watching.